In this video I want to show two projects that I did, that I worked on. They're not at all finished or even playable from before I started working on Taxinaut. Recently I was uploading some new code to where I store my Taxinaut source code and realized that I'm running out of space there. The thing I'm using is at the moment free, but you only get so much space for free. So I'm running out of that space. So I was trying to clean it up, delete some old stuff, and came across these old projects and wanted to see what they exactly were, because I've kind of forgotten. So I got them to run anyway. That was cool and it was kind of fun. So I thought I'd share these with you. The first one, you can see that I've used stuff from in there, like the galaxy map. In Taxinaut. That's the same. Well, you'll see anyway. Let's see. Let's get this thing gone. I'm just running it from my development environment here. Am I on the right one? Oh no, I want to show the other one first. Sorry, one moment. Put them in separate workspaces. Still running the old 2023 Eclipse here, yes. If you know, that's a Java development environment, or you can use it for other languages as well, I think. Solo Galaxy, yes, that's what it was called. I even had the domain name. I don't anymore. And once somebody contacted me, they wanted to buy it for $100, and I said no. Why? Could have taken $100. Here's the old you see, you recognize the galaxy map probably. Yeah, the sound, I don't know what's up with that. If you heard that crackle, I don't know. There might be all kinds of, it might crash. It was kind of inspired by Captain Blood, I think, so I'll call myself Captain Blood. The game Captain Blood. You can look it up. If you don't know what that is, you probably don't. It's kind of obscure. It's from 30 years ago for Commodore 64, Atari ST, I think it was, maybe on PC, IBM compatible at the time. So anyways, you see, it's like Taxinaut galaxy map, and you start off in this, I guess you're home, because I don't know anymore what I wanted with this, of course, or what my ideas around this were. I mean, there's documents in the project folder, like I haven't really read them. So I think the idea probably was to make sort of a space trade game, but focused on exploration. I think this is quite nice. This is my home world. There's no mechanics in the game, I think, at the moment. I had another version of it somewhere, and I did see some items I could click, but I had some other problems, so I chose to show this one. You might recognize this image. You reused a lot of this stuff. Some of the races as well and things. Very few that are in this. So let's just travel to a star and not survey it, no trade. So there's basically nothing to do than just wait. Sort of like Warp is in nearly exactly like Warp is in Taxinaut. And now we're surveying the star DHW32. Nothing of interest here. You leave the system. Let's try this one maybe. It could take me a moment to find. There's not that much in it. You know, I was only working on this for, I don't know, a couple of months maybe. And then I turned to Taxinaut. I think I realized I need something more of a gameplay loop. I hadn't thought out in this at all what the mechanics were going to be. And it was kind of tend to go, well, like I only made one game really. But I go by feeling. sort of. Like a general feeling. I don't write out the whole game at the start. That's not what I did with Taxi, not either. At all. So I knew I wanted something like this, like with a map and then space trading or something. Discovery. So that was nothing. But this one. I might notice this button, so I can just stop. That code is still in Taxinaut as well, or I removed it recently because it was annoying me because there is no drop out of warp in Taxinaut. It has a reason here. Sometimes you'll get like an encounter, but it's random obviously, so when I was playing with it earlier it did occur. Hopefully we'll get one soon. Oh, here you go. I can unknown contact, so I can drop out of warp. Intercepting. Plasma leech. Approaching. I do kind of like how I did the UI here. Plasma leech, but there's nothing you can do with it. The Inari, which are like the race you start on Yamo in Taxinaut, are a peaceful race driven by logic and the pursuit of knowledge. Well, that changed a little bit, but okay, are we nearly? Oh, we're going to this one, right? Hopefully this one has a planet or something. Akon, Inari outpost. Establishing orbit. Hey, you might recognize this portrait. I've reused that. I don't think I've reused this full image. Yeah, nothing to do here. I am getting points for some reason. I guess for discoveries. That was an early idea I had. Want to try another one? What's also cute is, I think I envision this to be kind of a low attention type of game. I can do this. You can have it minimized here, sort of. Or what's the word? And you can do something else like watch YouTube or whatever. And then get back to it when it gets interesting. So I did have it in mind like that, I think. To be so low on interaction or whatever you want to call this type of game. Nothing? Come on, give us something else here for the viewers. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to, I'm not gonna start paying for more space for my source code. It's expensive. And I'm not making anything with Taxinaut, so no. It's time to stop Taxinaut because my repository is full. I'm going to end it soon anyway, Taxinaut. Beginning next year it will be version 1. It won't be what I envisioned it to be because that's just way too much work. But we'll call it version 1, and I won't stop working on it, but I kind of want version 1 out now. I want to be out of early access. I don't think that's doing me any favors anymore. That was nothing. Now let's see what this is. Maybe it's different. Some of the images are nice. I saw other ones when I played it earlier. So, oh, here, the Inari plasma bird. That's kind of the precursor to the annoying Inari Ira birds that crash into Yonjamo. Plasma birds form the remnants of the old Inari fleet. They stem from a time when the Inari still relied heavily on biotechnology. Plasma birds and their pilots are coupled at birth and continue to have a strong bond during their life. Well, I clearly ripped that off from, what's his name? Hamilton. I never read that book fully, but I read the, what is it called? The reality dysfunction or something. It's a really big book, and you know, you buy it when you think you're gonna read all that. It wasn't that fun to read, so I stopped reading it, I think. Maybe it's good though, I don't know. here. I want to see something else. We probably won't find anything else. Come on, roll the dice. No. I think it's random every time as well, the galaxy. There's different stars. Got that. I mean, I was surprised by the atmosphere of it. I do like this myself. This kind of a thing. Of course, it's nicer if you actually see something worth discovering. This one then? That's a long one. And then minimize it. Would it change? It was a little... No, this one wasn't hard. This compiled immediately. Compiling is where your source code is turned into an executable file, a program that you can use. Oh, let's see what it is. Oh, it's a plasma leech. We know now because we've discovered it before or something. Yeah, can't do anything with it anyway. Where were we going? All the way here. Go to this one instead. Yeah, so this wasn't hard to get working at all. I was kind of surprised by that. Well, it is Java, it should just work out of the box, but I hadn't seen it in so long. It's from 2016 or 15. I think that it was last touched. Oh, it doesn't say no copyright over here, but be here. Yeah, 2016. Yeah. Nothing. Okay, we'll try one more and then I'll show you, and if that's nothing, I'll show you the other game. I don't know. Guess there's no way to know because it's random, I think. Although this was the same last time though. Probably the idea is that, well, that people will give you directions to other planets, but obviously that whole part has not been implemented. See if I can show some of the... Let's close this so it saves it automatically. Are we still? Yes. See if I can show you some of the images. They're kind of nice. Well, here you go. See, some of that I've reused obviously in Taxi. Just icons, planets. This one I've used in a trailer, I think. This I used in sort of a background screen in a bigger image. Okay, there's that Inari pilot. Yeah, that's sort of like the inside of a Inari station, like the one in the Yamo system. Yeah, there's actually the station, Yamo. These were kind of like diseased planet, like a leper colony or something. I haven't used that actually. Might be something I should add. I like this image as well. More. That's an outpost, or the idea was they have sort of a wheat leaf icon. They're kind of crunchy. He has some kind of vape thing or whatever in his mouth. Plasma bird, this thing. Oh yeah, this robot I've reused for the Shields and Skeleton storyline. That's it here. Images. Right. So I have to switch to another workspace. This one, I think. With this game, yeah, you should look at this at full screen because it's quite tiny. Yeah, if you can. I hope it goes well on the video. Actually, I don't know, of course. Galaxy Old. It was also called Solo Galaxy, but this one is completely different. Well, it uses some of the same ideas and stuff. Let's just run. So yeah, this is just a sketch for what I have used to be the start music, and I wanted to sort of be like, you know, like a science fiction television series kind of music. Here, this bit is funny. This is where the faces come up, like you know, which actor plays which character. Jonathan Frakes as Riker, you know, and you see him holding a cup and raising his eyebrow. Here it suddenly ends because I hadn't finished the music yet for it. This is the title screen. Let's just start. This one was harder to compile. It uses a Java used to come with a JavaScript library, and they took that out. It was called Nashorn. This still uses that, so I had to use an older version of the Java runtime. Anyway, it was a bit of a pain to get running. But this is when you're at your home planet. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I'm a bit miffed by what I meant by some of this. Like these I can buy here, I'm pretty sure they all cost 1. I guess this was some kind of prestige. I think this was the maximum you could get at this point, but you can increase that. It kind of determines how far you can go out, because everything kind of reduces each turn, sort of, you know, similar ideas that are in Taxinaut. I already at this point I wanted the player to be linked to his home planet more. Have that strong bond with your home, kind of, and that kind of in the mechanics. So you can buy a laser cannon for 1, and it'll give you 1 use, just like in Taxinaut. But they also just disappear. Like this one, I think after 400 turns, it will just evaporate, so to speak. We already have scanner. If I click on this one, weirdly enough, it will be gone. So let's maybe buy this, 1 of these, 2. You also need like prestige to travel, as you'll soon see. There's other screens. This. Oh, that takes you to the map. It's not the same map as used in Taxinaut. I can't zoom it, so I can click here, zoom out a bit, and then this view. I don't remember, you know, what I had planned or what I was working on. This just focuses on my home or shows my home. This is like a text screen, I think, because you're going to discover more things. At least that was the idea. I don't know where there's a star here. I think this is the turn we're in, but so it's turn-based. You can click on these. It's quite nice the way this looks. Well, it isn't finished, obviously. Here, this as well in the text. I like this. Let's see another one that has it now. I had one that was more interesting looking, but I can't see it now. You can click on these as well. For example, if I click on weapon, I can see all the tech I know in that category. I like that. Power 1 turns 1,000. Okay, infrastructural 1, infrastructural damage. I was working on that. I vaguely remember I had this whole system of categories and tech and stuff, but I don't remember my ideas. Crew operated, ship crew operated, scanner, structural. This shows just, this is just a, there's nothing in it, a quests screen. Yeah, let's go back to the map. So you just take one step at a time, like in a roguelike. You can hover over each sector here to see. They'll say unsurveyed, except the ones that are directly adjacent. It doesn't do diagonal movement. So it's the north, east, southwest directions that are already kind of scanned. It says nothing to report. And you can click on it and you get a more detailed menu. Kind of tacky looking. I like this. You can scan it, but it's already been scanned, I think. So set course. And then you move. See, and that costs me 1 point of prestige every time I travel. You gain it by discovering things and stuff, I think, or probably by doing quests. There isn't that much in this now. You can't, it's not playable. There's a little bit of a beginning story that sort of half works. Here, I'll try to show it. So we're moving over there. After you've discovered it though, you can instantly move, you know, you can move over this by one click. I won't show that now. Do that in a second. I mean, thought it was good to mention that you don't have to go click, 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 click here like that. So there's a planet here and some kind of other thing. And click on it. Unknown Inari vessel. I don't know what 2 means. No further data. Let's scan it. Kinda like that, but it didn't do anything. Apparently I can attack it, board, move into. We'll hail it. Wisdom to you, stranger. The Zinari captain. Visit our envoy who used to talk to us. Like a little sad clown or a pissed off clown. Oh, I think that means that we got a quest. You can click on a sector if you have this open to close it again. Anyway, let's see here. Yeah, Inari introduction, go talk to Inari envoy. So I can click on it like this. Now it's at the top of the screen there. And I can, it centers on the objective and flashes it. So it's there. That's what it says. What's this then? Scan it. No, hail. Wisdom to you, outsider. You are cleared to visit our planet. Okay. So I have this. Well, I won't attack surface mission. No landing party. It says 0, but deploy anyway. Here, the landing party has arrived at the Inari city. You can visit the envoy, visit the convention center, return to ship. Visit the envoy, so. Wisdom stranger, before we can continue, it's customary to give us a Rafflesia. I think I based that on a really weird looking plant that is called something like that. It's some plant you have to get, you know. Fucking Mossgrom style. Let's see. Rafflesia is a symbol of natural order to us. Please do us the honor of presenting us with one. Yes. Right, and get another quest. Find Rafflesia. Oh, you see it already blinking here. Yeah, over there. Visit the convention center. The landing party is stopped at the entrance. Go talk to an envoy if you want access to the convention center. Enter by force. Well, we won't do that. Return to ship. Oh, now we can see what's on the planet as well or something. Fluid semantics. The mathematical language required to understand icon and ultimately sort of a shield icon. An Inari Guardian, disable 1 with power no more than 1. Okay. response and a armor-piercing missile. Can I see this in here now or something? Not really. I guess this is what I have, this or Inari intelligence and knowledge about the Inari. Or conceptual knowledge, intelligence, always active. I kind of envisioned it like a sort of a card game, I think, and these are your cards that you have. I think was kind of. So you have 2 of these. We bought them at home. Anyway, let's go there then, I suppose. Yeah, I know this is gonna be trouble, I think. It has a prestige or whatever icon, so you earn something when you go there, but I don't think it's worth it. Same with this thing. I'm just gonna go straight there. I did this the last time. Yeah, the galaxy is not random, it seems. But I probably can set the seed. That was probably for development to keep. I do remember I had made test scripts for this as well. And the little places and the quests and stuff are all scripted in JavaScript. That's kind of a pain in the ass. I think that's why I abandoned it. Anyway, intelligent. What does it say? No intelligent life. Okay. Yeah. Nothing more. So hail does nothing, does it? No response. Service mission. Now I know from earlier playing it that there's sometimes this trouble here. But you can apparently, I'd forgotten this of course, and add these to your deployment. Can I add 2? Oh, I can. So these are phasers. Landing party arrived at Red Desert. Explore. Exploring desert. Landing party is attacked by a sandworm. Oh, there we go. Oh shit. The landing party was lost. The 2 phasers didn't help. The sandworm wounded and killed some of the landing party. Return to ship. Try it again. Floor. And then you find this thing. The landing party has found a Rafflesia. Take it and return to ship. Now we have this thing. You see it here in the cards as well. Yes. Now we return. Though this was really where the envoy was supposed to be. I guess they're both Inari planets. Although this one looks way different icon than this one. I don't know why that is. We'll go here. You can just, and then it does it like this. I remember myself having a lot more explored when I was working with it, so there must be more in it. But anyway, you see what's on it. I think they're the same every time, but they're just a type planet, so to speak. Scan it. We know everything already now. Hail. Wisdom to you, you are cleared to visit. Okay. Surface mission. So I know you have to bring this thing. So here, part of the deployment. Deploy. Go into the envoy. Salutations outside. Did you bring the Rafflesia? Yes. Thank you. You have demonstrated that you understand that there's an order to everything. Courtesy before trust. We welcome you, fellow traveler. Leave. So, what did we get? I can't click that right now. Visit the convention center. Inside convention center. Socialize with the Inari and we'll 1P. Yeah, 1 prestige. One of these. 1 turn basically. After spending the day with some of the Inari representatives, the landing party has learned something about their philosophies and the structure of their language. You gained fluid semantics. That's good. Fluid mechanics and then fluid semantics. Okay. Buy a particle wave monitor. Sure, why not? Now we have one of these. I won't click on it because I think it deploys then or whatever. Leave. Turn to ship. Do I click on it now? Particle wave monitor. Project a conception of a wave function collapse field into the brain of the operator. Okay, I don't know where I was going with that. Maybe something to do with warp or something. I don't know. I think this is about all I can do with it at the moment. Although there is more stuff. It's in the directory, in the resources files, images and stuff in the project directory. There's more images and things. Show them in a minute. We can go home if we want. Any use to that? I don't know. If I click this, weirdly enough, it's just going to be gone. If I got any sort of bad, I can have like, there's a card for that you lost all your crew, and I can click it and remove it, and then I have crew again. I don't know what I was thinking with that. It's a little bit odd. This way. See, I only have, the thing is you have to manage your prestige and somehow gain enough. It would be better if you, yeah, I don't know. I guess I envisioned it sort of like a roguelike where you run out, you die, you have to start over. I don't think you can save. Well, you can. Does that work? You? Blah. Saving blah. Successfully save blah. Okay. Well, there were test scripts and stuff as well, so there should be more to it. Bored. I don't have any weapons on me. Attack. Well, they're in Nari, so we won't attack them. Can I move into it? It's fine. Oh, here, these things. Unknown Moloch station. I scan it. Well, it does nothing. That's weird. I do have one though here. Scanner. I don't know. Could be a bug or something else. I don't get what I meant there. Move into board. Try it. Oh, there's nothing. Hail? Nothing. Attack? Nothing does anything with this. Move into? No. Okay, what's this? Can? Nothing to report. Okay. That doesn't sound good. Due to exposure to plasma radiation from the leech, most of your crew is suffering from Langmuir's disease. Makes them very disoriented. The effect slowly wears off and should last no more than a couple of days. Okay. We have this now. Langmuir's disease. Severe disorientation caused by exposure to plasma radiation. Disables one crew operated every engagement. I do vaguely remember it was possible to board because I was working with sounds for that and stuff. Probably won't know how to demonstrate that right now. Polarized plasma. Oh. Sounds good. It's probably the same thing again. Gives us one prestige though. Oh, now we have, oh, we have 2 stabilized plasma. Oh, they run out as well. You see these numbers on there, they reduce every step. Like if I go here, right, now it's 97. How far is home? 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We can make it. I don't know how I envisioned that you make enough prestige to do this. Or I'm probably doing something wrong. If I go back home, I just lose 15. Maybe this can do something for us? Oh, probably because this is in between, or... have to really force the move into. Right. So, do I get something back for this? Nope. Didn't give me it. Oh, it didn't cost me prestige though. That travel. Or is it only when you travel through unknown sectors? It is. Yeah, that doesn't cost me anything. Oh, it's not as unkind as I thought it was. Okay, we'll play it out a bit further. Ooh, Inari Station. Yeah. Well, welcome, fellow traveler. You are cleared to dock. Okay. Moving to board deck. No, let's dock. Successfully dock with Inari Station. Feel free to come aboard. Buy shield. Board. What? Inside Inari Station. Visit Wave Master. I vaguely remember this. Oops. Well, that needed some work, obviously. What's the console? Oh. What's going on, fellas? Null pointer, the usual. Sector ID from string. Yeah, don't know. Anywho. I think I've sort of showed what I wanted to show. So yeah, TaxiNut. Yeah, beginning next year, version 1 is gonna come out. I might not do a lot more updates this year. I'm just adding some more difficult planets. I'm gonna change when you get jobs at people, so not the pickups in the wild, but if you ask people for jobs, they're gonna be a lot of the times go to those more difficult places to make them a bit more interesting. Then there's some cleanup shit I have to do for the new version. I'm adding a lot more what is it called, achievements. Well, I don't know, I see how far I get with it, because I'm really running out of energy with TaxiNut. So I have to get it to the version 1, keeping that simple. Right, anyway, I'll tell you when it's the time. The price is gonna go up then as well, so if you happen to be somebody watching this who is waiting for the price to drop, or still don't know whether you want to buy it, I buy it soon, because I'm gonna bring it to $20 probably. Okay, see you later.